Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, whom the world ignorantly calls God. YAHAWASHI being the name of His Son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to mighty Akim Wathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Jeremiah chapter 4 verse 22. For my people is foolish, they have not known me, they are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge. Let's take a look, because we already have the word foolish. We already know what foolish means, but let's go in a bit deeper and see what does sottish mean. Let me actually just get the dick. That's no, I'm not. There's no. Okay, actually, let's get this first. Alright, so never mind then. So over here it says King James Dictionary for sottish. It's foolish, stupid. All right, and over here in the Collins Dictionary it says stupefied with, or as if with drunken. All right, given to excessive drinking. So basically, Israel. All right, they are being called foolish, stupid, drunken, and funnily enough, this actually ties. All right, actually, if I can find it, Yahawadah, I can find it. Okay, so first, over here, Revelation chapter 14, verse 8. And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city, because she made all nations drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Okay, so the wine referring to is the doctrine. And this is, let me actually also get this, bear with me. There's a lot that goes into this. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And this is the lesson today, Slakia. The lesson today I want to get into is how foolish Israel can be. And it kind of is not just Israel, but I have the biggest issue with Israel. All right, so basically the inspiration to do this lesson is I just heard this. Heard this person. All right, they said, or you will also be able to see this a bit, because a lot of people in this current generation, they like to publicize their lives. Like anytime something doesn't go their way, they have to post it on social media, they have to complain about it or something. To that effect, they want people to know what's going on. Me personally, I'm not like that. I don't post on social media at all. All right. That's not entirely true. Basically, it's like those. I don't like tell people what's going on. I don't like publicize my life. All right. So that's basically it, for the most part. And the trend of people is to publicize their lives now. And there's a lot of like fake deep people. And when I say fake deep, I don't mean that freaking website with those AI stuff. I mean fake deep as in people that try to sound profane or profound or super spiritual, when in actuality they are foolish. All right, and what I mean by that is like they say like these like odd, weird pseudo proverbs. All right, pseudo proverbs, because they're not actually proverbs. They're just making like certain things to sound deep. I know people slug it. I really don't need to explain it, but most people will understand and know what I'm talking about. Yahawadah. And getting to the point, there was this one person that I had seen had said, to these random streamers, streamers, whatever. Basically, I'm so glad to see you streaming. You saved my life. I would have ended it all. I would have done this, blah blah, if you hadn't streamed and whatnot. Now, this is some actually like, this is genuinely like something that just baffles my mind and stupefies me. All right, because when I see that type of stuff, it's like, well, number one, it stupefies me because people are genuinely giving credit. People are giving credit to a person that does not know that someone else exists, that does not care about you, that would not go out of their way to individually help you. They're not gonna go, oh, they don't know who you are, they don't know your name, they don't know all this stuff. Throw 2 cents to your pawn or whatever to help you out, but yet you are over here exalting and idolizing these random people. They're just literally random people, and that's one of the things that I actually kind of think is kind of weird for the whole streamer thing, to idolize people, like idolizing people. I understand maybe the goods and services of, they entertain you just like with normal television. You pay for a service, that makes sense, and that is okay, sure. But to idolize and to give, because there's also these simps that give these female streamers, like millions of dollars. It's like, why? Like, these women are not going to sleep with you. They don't know who you are. They don't know your name. All right, especially the women, the women more so than just the men. All right, but yet you have these people that are willing to sacrifice an arm and a leg just to get noticed by them. All right, and like again, I'm not speaking on behalf of YAHAWASHI, because the Lord is a lot more patient. All right, but at the same time, I actually do have to speak on behalf of the Lord, because this is foolishness. All right, and this is what the Lord does not approve of, and this is what the Lord is basically, I don't know what the word is, not necessarily a taunt, but this is what the Lord says to these types of people that exalt and put these people, okay, these characters that people portray themselves to be as, for people to idolize, worship, and give offerings to, because that's also another form of giving offerings, when they are willing to give their money an unnecessary amount of money to them for. All right, so let me actually get this. Judges chapter 10 verse 14, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen, let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation. And the thing is, I sometimes get a bit conflicted, because I don't want to come out, I don't want to say anything like out of emotion. All right, because that was the thing that I had done before I had started recording. I was emotional. I was emotional in the sense of I was angry. I hate behavior. I was like, why would you say something so stupid? Why are people, especially Israel, and that's the thing, it's primarily Israelites, okay? Why do they have no issue worshiping a person that cannot and will not and does not genuinely help you in any way, shape, or form? All right, when the Lord is out here making us, is out here wanting to give us everything, wanting us to improve, wanting us to be better. All right, teaching us, chastising us, being a father, or being a father to us. And that's like, I think that is the best way to put it. The Lord is trying to be a good father to us, okay, as he is our heavenly father, the Israelites' heavenly father. But you have these people, which also is the spirit of the land, actually, as well, of Babylon more specifically, the spirit of not wanting to listen to your father, rebelling against your father. And that is also the ideology and the doctrine of Babylonians, which they think that children are supposed to rebel against their parents, go against the wishes of their parents, where they have to live their own life, when in actuality that's not the case. We're supposed to be respecting and honoring our parents. Let me get that, as a matter of fact. Bear with me. Oops. That's what I hate about this search engine on this website. It doesn't go by the phrase. I have to go and modify the thing. Of course. I might be spelling it wrong then. And whoso curseth father or mother, let him die the death. Okay, so we're supposed to be. Let me get this as well. I want these two. Bear with me. Two precepts I want to get. Matthew chapter 5 verse 48. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father which is in heaven is perfect. And there's another precept I have to get. Slakia. All that is Matthew chapter 6 verse 14. For if ye forgive men their trespasses, your heavenly Father will also forgive you. Message over here is how we're supposed to be striving to be just as our heavenly Father. Our heavenly Father wants us to be like him. He wants us to take after him. All right. So now, this was the parable story of how there was a father and then the two sons. One of the sons was wanted to leave, take his inheritance, and go do a bunch of wickedness. The other son was always there. Okay, so it's a bit of the context. Go read it. Read the rest if you want. It's in Luke 15. Luke 15, verse 31. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. All right. So when you are with the Heavenly Father, all right, when we are with the Heavenly Father, when we are a part of him, we are taking after him all that he has. What does the Lord have? That is the thing that ask ourselves. All right, what does the Heavenly Father have, and by extension, what is he willing to give to us? What is it that we also have as a result of being a part of the Heavenly Father? All right, and as a result of that, taking after the Heavenly Father, because that the Son was basically saying over here in verse 28, And he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his, this is the son that stayed with his father, that was always with his father. Verse 28, and he was angry and would not go in. Therefore his father came, and therefore, verse 28, and he was angry and would not go in. Therefore came his father out and entreated him. Verse 29, and he answering said to his father, Lo, these many years do I serve thee, neither transgress I at any time thy commandment, and yet thou never givest me a kid that I might make merry with my friends. Verse 30, but as soon as this thy son was come, which hath devoured thy living with harlots, okay, basically went against the father, thou hast killed for him the fatted calf. And he said unto him, Son, thou art ever with me, and all that I have is thine. It was meet that we should make merry and be glad, for this thy brother was dead and is lost and is found. So basically the moral of the story, the message is that the calf, okay, the calf or the possessions in question that is the father's, it was already his. He could have at any time enjoyed it. Okay, now obviously we cannot enjoy things as we can't enjoy things now because we are in captivity, we are in punishment. As a matter of fact, all right, the irony of it is that we are likened on to that other son that was not listening or following after his father. Okay, so we are the ones that are lost as of right now until we are brought back, until we return. All right, and what we do is, just as the other son, he had remorse and he said, okay, Father, I'm sorry, like I really want to make things right, may you please take me back. All right, and that's basically what we need to be doing as well. We need to be saying, okay, Heavenly Father, we're sorry for going off, may you please take us back. And it's that same thing, it's the same way. But okay, Slocky, going back, I know I got a little bit off track, but going back to the initial reason that I'm making this video, the problem stems from these people wanting to go after these other gods, just as the other son wanted to go after the harlots, okay, the parabolic harlots. All right, so please tell me that they have it. Oh my God, it's not marked, but whatever. Regardless, moving on. Basically, because they want to go, they want to go get the harlots and stuff like that. Or people today want to go after the harlots, okay, and they are forsaking the word of YAHAWASHI. And as a result, then Judges chapter 10 verse 14, once again, when in your time of trouble, go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. So go cry on to P. Diddy, fucking Drake. Go ask all these people that you are idolizing, okay, for help. And then guess what? When you are in your time of trouble, none of those people that you are saying saved you, protected you, helped you, kept you from killing yourselves are gonna be anywhere. Because once again, you're giving all the credit that YAHAWASHI put in work for you to be able to live, for you to be able to make it through all this bullshit, okay? You're giving all that credit to someone else, okay? And these people, a lot of these celebrities, and I'm not even mad at the celebrities or the streamers or anything like that. They're not the ones that are, well, actually some of them are, I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are definitely kind of like trying to want that type of attention, and they do, I guess, kind of demand it in some ways, but ultimately, like, you are a whole ass person, all right? You shouldn't be making such foolish decisions, okay? And the irony that people are going to get mad, Slocky, not get mad, Slocky. The irony that people are going to idolize, exalt, and see these people, see another person as a god is, it's just crazy because once again, like as I said before, like when all hell breaks loose, when shit goes south, like they're not going to be anywhere to help you or save you or anything like that. They're going to leave you to destruction because they have to worry about themselves, because now they have to answer for all the stuff that they did. Okay, they have their own problems to handle. They have their own shit to deal with. All right, so you are definitely going to be nowhere near any type of you're not even going to be in the top 1,000 of their priority list of things that they need to do. Okay, like you're far from it. Now, okay, Luke chapter 6 verse 26. Woe unto you when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. And this was the whole and in addition to the whole giving credit and idolizing and exalting other people, there also comes into like they also, Slakia, let me phrase it properly. They're also, what I had seen was someone saying, I want to thank God and thank X person or X celebrity. I'll say X celebrity. All right, so you're over here not giving credit to, you're giving credit to YAHAWASHI, but at the same time you're not fully understanding. You're just like, you're like saying that they're on the same, the X celebrity is on the same level as YAHAWASHI. You're saying like this person, these persons are all working together to make you worship another person. Okay, you're not worshiping YAHAWASHI, you're worshiping these other people. And that's the thing about Christians in general. They don't what's the word? They don't worship YAHAWASHI. They don't worship the true God of the Bible. They don't worship the true God, because, especially Israelites. All right, they have that what's the word that what fuck the term, that whole, I don't know why the term is escaping me right now, but basically they're worshiping a false idol. Okay, and they also have these people that are telling them how to live their lives, telling them other alternative ways of living. All right, which is why a lot of people saying, oh yes, this person is rich, so obviously they must know what they're talking about. So this person is rich, so I'm obviously going to listen to them, than some bum that's on the street corners, okay, talking about the Bible, acting as if this is what the Lord wants. Okay, but in actuality, we are speaking from the scriptures. All right, we are coming in the spirit of the prophets. All right, we're trying to edify the lost sheep that need to hear this gospel. Whereas you have these celebrities that are like, there's no spirituality about it. It's like they need validation, which that's another thing. A lot of time these celebrities, they will reference scriptures. Okay, they will say certain things that are straight out the scriptures. And the thing is, funnily enough, there was one person that was that had a quote that was literally ripped from the Bible, and they did not credit where they got it. They didn't credit, oh, it's from the Bible. It was a house divided against itself cannot stand. Like straight up ripped from the Bible, but he didn't say what Bible verses came from. He literally just took it, oh yeah, just a quote right here, like as if he fucking coined it himself or something like that. And that's another thing that these celebrities do. They take the wisdom from the scriptures. They take the wisdom from YAHAWASHI, okay, and then they push it off as their own. And then you have these people that think that these celebrities are super wise and stuff like that, and they need to be listened. But this is an example of not necessarily, I don't want to say false prophets, but like, people pleasers and well, I guess in a way, I guess, kind of false prophet, because at the end of the day, they are telling people how to live their lives. So technically, yes, false prophets, but yeah, that like this is the type of wicked mindset, the wicked world that we're living in. So with that, I hope this was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto Yahawah, Ba'Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'Hashem, Ruach HaKodesh, double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, and Shalom.